Game number 2 of Aaron Girl Jordan, of course. Q confirmed taking out match number 1 in style. And look, 19 games still to go, of course. Don't want to put too much of an emphasis, I guess, on just one match. But it's always good to get off to a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can say that about what Q confirmed did in game number 1 of the Charity Showdown, and they didn't end up picking up the overall victory there. So, look, it's one thing to start well, but it's another thing to be able to consistently do it over 20 games. I guess the fact that Q Confirm was one of the top contenders in APAC Charity Showdown, and they've already started off well here, does lend you to believe that they're probably going to have a good time in Series 1 as well. But you can't draw to that. They definitely would know that Genfos is here. They probably don't know how many players are coming to help him out, if anyone, but I'm not sure what the idea behind this was from Genfos, because it hasn't gone well at all. The Mac 10's getting pulled out, and Tinoy's going to find himself an early kill in this game. So nice bit of extra points on the board there for Golden Cat. An interesting choice from Victim Rise, because you can see on the map a couple
here, right? Do they continue to stay around Watertown? Of course, then Atletico have got a bit of advantage having the outside of it. Divine just spots Yadi going through. Turtle finds the knockdown. And Buriram not off to the greatest of starts here for PCS 1. They're going to lose one player, although Turtle trying to get back into his compound does get knocked by Noordra. There's that circle coming very, very shortly, Jordan. 3 seconds time now. Buriram going to be down to just 2 players remaining here in match 2. Start for Mayogi Esports. And now move up into the top 7 with that, jumping over 365. Going to get another, I guess, unexpected hard shift, which are now becoming the expected hard shifts. Cerberus out to the west, taking an absolute beating as they push in. Q confirmed, able to pick up a couple of kills in that kill feed. Bryn even getting on the board for Carnage. We do get another hard shift, extremely hard shift out to the west, right on top of Carnage. Good start there for the Oceanic team. Cerberus continue to move just south of them, potentially moving on to B2. They can really capitalize on this as they start to just turn things around. Carnage. Oh boy, they pick up the kill. Cerberus is just down to 1. Su Bang. He does, with the barrel, at least get the man in front of him, but they do go out in last place. Bryn is knocked.
Well, speaking of Carnage, that really was quite a large degree of Carnage. Monty and Bryn at least still able to lock things down at the moment for Carnage. B2 probably not going to survive this one, nor will Bryn. That's a great shot from Jay as a headshot as he tries to get across in the Darcia to res his teammates. It's all onto Monty. B2 was the one that was bleeding quickly. Rain surviving for a little bit longer, I dare say, but I'm not sure that Monty's going to last that long, quite frankly. Q Confirm are on a tear at the moment. Shots coming in from Jowman as he tries to deal with Monty. The rotation is risky indeed. He's low on HP and eventually is finished off. This is from, who was it in the end? Jowman again. Subang is going to pick himself up a couple of points there for Carnage. Like literally every single shift.
Right.
So I don't know how many shifts we've had, but it's pretty much every single one.
Another in the blue for Day Trade Gaming, able to take out Man. As the rest, 365 now in their weight. Nice knockdown from Flash onto Vandal. Day Trade Gaming were one of the disappointing Thailand teams in the Charity Showdown compared to their brethren. Eagle Sentinel Shooter is holding on for dear life for their remaining 2 players. And there goes Bahumat's Art God, who was holding up North by himself for quite a while. He did at least get a knockdown onto top 1 Sever, but that was all it would be. Day Trade, though, probably not in a position where they can stick around and try and finish off the remaining members of Eagle Sentinel Shooter. Divine
God meow.
are going to move from Buriram.
Yeah, he's hanging around. God meow, just keeping an eye on what's going on there, but going back out into the blue to grab himself his vehicle. Kamal's had no idea that Day Trade Gaming was ending up right behind him, and so that'll be Flash to get himself a quite free kill. Kamal's hadn't quite built up the speed in that UAS to get things rolling. Simoy here for Victim Rise, keeping an eye on things for the moment. I guess he's relatively unscathed, and he is still sitting inside of the circle, so he probably doesn't need to be doing too... They're kind of getting gate-camped by Golden Cat. Venotica, very low on HP, does manage to get that first aid kit off, as we'll keep an eye on DIC, who get absolutely munched by Noctan. 74 L1 and CVD going down. Anquan and JJ Leo trying to make the exact same rotation. And I can't imagine this is going to end particularly happily for them. JJ Leo seems to have gotten across at least to a defilade, but he does have Gearbox right in front of him. I don't know that he's aware of it.
Gearbox only 1 point up to this point. JJ Leo gets the initial knockdown onto John, but he has 3 more members still to contest with. Holds onto the tree for as long as possible. Half health. Molotov could be handy. Goes for the smoke instead. And as soon as he tried to step away, well, he met his doom very, very quickly. 11th place for DIC Gaming. Gearbox are going to pick up an extra point. The last place team on the leaderboard straight, just outside of the circle, they can feed on those two teams, potentially find a few extra points.
I dare say they can. Venotica right now from Daytrade trying to cause some problems, but Divine will knock him back on down, and Golden Cat are taking that opportunity to rotate in. They've heard the shots. God. They don't have a particularly solid looking vehicle. I think that was 2 tires. In fact, no, just the one that's broken, and well, they're actually done pretty okay. All 4 players in 1 car. You won't be too happy to see that, but they've managed to make it work for now, and if they can get these smokes up, if they can play the defilade, there is a little bit of a defilade to play with. They might be okay. Svit is waiting to pull that trigger, though, and he won't hit anyone, at least to start off with. Sixax was the man in his sightline. Divine continue to gatekeep Daytrade Gaming. It's Flash that's been knocked down this time. So we'll take a look at the circle and see where this one shifts. Another hard shift, Xenox?
Probably. North, is it maybe? No, central. That's not too
that's
bad.
Probably the first time.
Yeah, and for the first time, though, this game, we are going to have to see Q Confirm move away from what was the final bit of compound. Now there's nothing literally left. Gearbox center of this own. MSC in a good position, but they don't have the MVP star player. Mogi Esports eliminated in 8th position as Max Honest going to be finished off with an A. Divine did end up cleaning up pretty nicely here down to the south, like I potentially predicted. Although the fact that Golden Cat was able to get over the road and over to the side now gives them an opportunity to fight back. 6 sacks with a knockdown onto NamC, trying to just finish him off through the grass. Every point so vital, especially when you look at a team like Q Confirm already potentially after just match 2 pulling away from everyone. 22 points. Every point is super important. Everything you can get from game 1 to game 20. You don't want to go to game 20 and you're 1 or 2 points away from first.
No, definitely not. These nades just going a little bit too deep. Turtle is able to pick Nicky back on up. Ronan somehow has headshot Jukesy and knocked him down, but the smoke will start to fade. Tonke around the side of his is able to deal with Turtle. We're back down to 1 for Divine. It's Nicky trying to salvage the situation. Good spray with that barrel, but not enough to get the kill, not enough to get the knock. Tonke does just get knocked down by Insight, but it's not enough to save Nicky. It's not enough to save Divine. Astra was out in 7th. Divine are out in 6th. When things start to slow down for a moment, these will be more long-range engagements for the next couple of rotations, I guess.
Only 1 kill for Fury Australia, but not a bad position really inside of the zone. Waiki Kamukau, though, extremely separated from the rest of his team. It's vital that he stays.
Send Insight right in that direction. MSC copying the hail of bullets from Jayers and Jowman, 2 super solid players from the Thai region. And that is going to be that. MSC get absolutely deleted. And Q Confirm continue their
far worse than knockdowns onto Gearbox, considering Gearbox don't have to worry about the blue.
Yeah, Gearbox are quite happy to just sit in this position and try and deal with anyone that rotates in their direction, confirming that kill onto Waikika Mukau. Speaking of confirmed, Gearbox, and they've gotten to the Darcia that we saw in play earlier on in the piece. Insight knocked immediately, but Ronan at least is able to trade 1 back on in. A second, though, goes the way of Gearbox, and you're starting to see it fall apart for Fury as they are going to be eliminated. I think they're all out of the picture. No, I lied. Jukesy's still slugging away. He's still okay. So it's Q Confirm.
Very, very little bowl. Nades over towards Jukesy's tree, and while he was not going to be able to survive 2 of them on either side of his body, Gearbox now with 4 kills, down to the final 2 at a 3 versus 3 against Q Confirm. You back Q Confirm in from this position for sure. Can't count out Gearbox just yet, but Jordan, if Q Confirm go on and win this game, they are so far in front already. It's insane. JS gets the initial knockdown onto Jhin, and I think from here, you know what's about to happen.
Yeah, that's going to be Q Confirm looking for their back-to-back. They're already on 34 points, Xenox, and they can increase that lead. Fades, though, I dare say we'll be seeing the end of this favoring Q Confirm. Jayas taking the aim duel, charging on in is fit. So with Jayas and Jiaoman, who is having gone down. It puts it into a 2-on-1, maybe a chance, but maybe not much of one.
Wow.
Q Confirm will go back